2025 ISU World Figure Skating Championships. I'm Ben Augusto, and before we get started with the competition, we'd like to invite you to join us for a moment of remembrance. Tonight, we honor those members of our skating community who are no longer with us. Their spirit remains in every edge traced on this ice, in every moment of triumph, and in every heart that beats for this sport. Please welcome the Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Maura Healey.
Good evening. It's a privilege to stand before you to remember and honor members of the skating community who are no longer with us. These athletes, coaches, and parents reflected the very best of what Massachusetts stands for. Hard work, high standards, striving for excellence, and always sharing their talents with love. This is a community they loved, and the World Figure Skating Championships is an event to which they aspire. While they may not be here in person, in body, their spirit, their passion, their love for the sport, the relationships they built, and the memories they created will never fade. They remain a part of the skating family from Norwood to TD Garden and beyond, at ice rinks all across the state. So as we begin this tribute, and we remember Christine and Spencer, Jim and Gina, Betty and Eugenia, as well as Elizabeth, Chris, and Kia, members of the Massachusetts community we lost as well. As we begin, we remember that in moments of loss, we also find unity. In grief, we find strength. And in remembrance, we find hope.
And now, please welcome the Mayor of the City of Boston, Michelle Wu.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Governor Healey, for your moving words. Thank you to President Jae Yul Kim, the ISU, Sam Locksher, and U.S. Figure Skating. It is an honor for Boston to host this incredible event, but we do so with heavy hearts. In Boston, we are a home for everyone. And that means when tragedy threatens to tear us apart, we come together. We lean on community. We keep alive the memories of those we lost. Spencer and Gina, two incredibly talented skaters who learned from the absolute best and mentored younger skaters. On the ice, they would be your most fierce competitors, and off the ice, they would be your most fierce fans. Christine and Jin, two mothers who always encouraged their kids to chase their dreams. Genya and Vadim, champions who as coaches forged champions. All of them were and are still inspirations to our family in Boston and to their family at the Skating Club of Boston. Thank you to Doug Zaghib for always investing in that family. I know the members of the Skating Club of Boston are competing tonight, and I know they won't be skating for themselves. They'll be carrying their teammates in their hearts. And to Doug and the families of everyone we lost, on behalf of the city and the people of Boston, we join you in mourning, and our hearts go out to you.
Please welcome the president of the ISU, Jae Kim.
Dear Boston skating community, distinguished guests, and our global skating family, it's a solemn honor to stand before you today. Someone once told me, time is a great healer. But for those who have experienced deep loss, we know that time does not simply erase pain. For many of us, it feels like we are frozen in time. Yet, in the spirit of unity and resilience, we stand together to support, to uplift, and to remember. This week, the world's best figure skaters have gathered here in Boston for the ISU World Figure Skating Championships, striving to be best they can be. But this year, the championships hold even deeper meaning. They serve as a tribute, honoring the incredible lives, talent, and passion of those we lost, but those who will forever be part of our skating family. We see their spirit in the skaters who take to the ice today. In the days ahead, their legacy will continue to shine, inspiring young skaters around the world, fueling dreams, and reminding us this sport is so much more than what happens on the ice. Boston, thank you. Thank you for your resilience, for your strength, and for allowing these championships to be a tribute to those who will always be with us in our heart. We'll never forget, and we'll always stand together with you.
Now, please welcome the president of U.S. Figure Skating, Sam Hochscher.
Thank you. I was very fortunate to serve as an official at the National Development Camp and to honor the skaters and coaches we lost. I put together a poem, and which the full version will be in Skating Magazine coming up, but I wanted to read an excerpt. Like an unseen hand guiding my way through the storm inside me for me, I found myself at the edge of the rink this morning, hoping to see the skaters I had come to admire, but none were there to inspire. I just wanted to see their smiles, their fist bumps, their laughter together. Then it occurred to me they all still exist, once I remember. So I closed my eyes and I saw each and every last star. I remember the drills they did in Wichita. I remember sitting by the ice with a smile on my face. I was judging their jumps and mesmerized by their grace. The way they would sway like the ice was a part of their soul. I graded each skater, and trust me, it was a difficult road. For they were excellent, the epitome of good. I would stand there and watch them forever, if I could. First came Spencer, the bouncing head of curly hair, hitting every triple toe with plenty of air. Throughout every session he performed at the camp, he demonstrated why he was a sectional champ. His style and poise were immense, making jumps look easy, a feat certainly worthy of praise, believe me. Vadim and Jenya smiled with pride before lending a hand. It wouldn't be long before he was at the top of the world stand. And then came Gina, who was a talent like none else. She was a skater who competed with the best version of herself. Sometimes you see a young skater so good, a judge forgets to take notes and is just understood. She was one that could pull you into such a trance. An Olympic champion to be, if she had the chance. She lit up the rink with that great big smile, and her triple jumps were immaculate, seasoned with style. With Olga and Alexei acting as their cheerleaders and guides, her legacy with gold was forthcoming with them at her side. As these memories play like a montage within my mind, some sense of solace I was able to find. A reminder that life never stops, it lives on in us. Not to incite despair, to inspire purpose. For they are closer than ever to our future path, for they now reside in the depths of our heart, cheering us on like we cheered for their success. Upon our futures is where their legacy now rests. So cry in your grief and lay our tears in the past. It's on us to compete, the journey to which they were tasked. This life is now not only yours, but continues their script, and victory will be our song at the World Championships. They will live in every title that's achieved in their name. True skaters never die, we just adopt the passion of their flame.
Please welcome Doug Lane, who lost his wife Christine and son Spencer in the January 29th tragedy, and who will be speaking on behalf of the affected families.
Thank you. They haven't really invented the vocabulary to talk about the grief that we're all feeling. So what I thought I would do in my time today is share a few thoughts of hope. My first hope is that even as we remember the amazing people from the figure skating community that we lost, we take extra care to lift up the young skaters that are still here. They're hurting. I hope we can support them in their skating journeys, but I also hope we can help them find paths of happiness and impact off the ice as well. My second hope is that we extend the love and support to the people beyond the figure skating community who have also been impacted. People like Christopher Collins, a compassionate business person who adventured and rescued dogs, who grew up right down the road from here in North Dayton, Massachusetts, along with many other family members from as far away as China and the Philippines, each with their own amazing stories and inspiring loved ones that they left behind. And of course, the first responders who jumped into action to help our loved ones without regard to the physical or mental parallels that they faced. The final hope I'll share today is that we can prevent something like this from ever happening again. Some accidents are unavoidable. This one was not. Even a layperson like me can easily identify the systematic breakdowns that allowed this to happen. But rather than looking for places to place blame, I hope that we can work with our elected officials to make air travel safer for everyone and for all of our families. Thank you.
As we bring this tribute to a close, let us carry forward the memory of those we have honored tonight. Their passion, their dedication, and their love for skating will never fade. They remain a part of our community, our sport, and our hearts. Thank you for remembering with us.